The royal Ascot is supposed to be a celebration of tradition, elegance, and carefully choreographed royal appearances. Every smile, every gesture, every seating arrangement is planned with extraordinary precision. But according to whispers emerging from royal circles, this year's event may have witnessed one of the most dramatic confrontations in recent memory. What began as a routine afternoon among Britain's most prominent figures allegedly turned into a shocking clash involving Prince William, Tom Parker Bowles, and Queen Camilla herself. And if palace insiders are to be believed, the fallout left everyone stunned. The day started like any other Ascot gathering. The crowds lined the grounds early in the morning. Cameras flashed endlessly as members of the royal family arrived in elegant fashion. Guests admired the elaborate hats, the historic carriages, and the atmosphere that has made Royal Ascot one of Britain's most prestigious social events. Prince William appeared composed and focused as he greeted guests. Observers noted that he carried himself with the calm confidence expected of a future king. Queen Camilla also appeared relaxed, exchanging smiles and conversations with attendees throughout the day. Meanwhile, Tom Parker Bowles, Camilla's son, arrived looking comfortable among familiar faces. As a well-known food writer and television personality, he has long moved comfortably within elite social circles. At first, nothing seemed unusual, but according to reports circulating among royal watchers, tensions began building behind the scenes during a private gathering area reserved for senior guests. Several insiders claim that a conversation involving Tom Parker Bowles took an unexpected turn when the discussion shifted toward royal succession, public perception, and the future direction of the monarchy. No official details have been confirmed, but multiple accounts suggest that comments made during the conversation quickly attracted attention. One source claimed that several attendees appeared visibly uncomfortable. Another suggested that remarks concerning the younger generation of royals created immediate tension within the group. What exactly was said remains a matter of speculation. Yet what happened next is what has everyone talking. According to witnesses, Prince William became aware of the discussion and approached the gathering. Those nearby reportedly noticed an immediate change in the atmosphere. The relaxed mood that had defined the afternoon suddenly disappeared. Guests who had been chatting casually allegedly fell silent. Even seasoned aristocrats accustomed to royal drama reportedly sensed that something serious was unfolding. One insider described the moment as the temperature in the room dropping instantly. William, known for maintaining discipline and professionalism during public engagements, reportedly addressed the situation directly. Observers claim his tone was controlled but unmistakably firm. Unlike the explosive confrontations often portrayed in tabloids, this was said to be something far more powerful, a calm but authoritative intervention. Those present reportedly understood immediately that the Prince of Wales was not pleased. As the conversation continued, several witnesses claimed that William made it clear certain boundaries had been crossed. The exact nature of those boundaries remains unclear. Some speculate that comments may have touched sensitive family matters. Others believe the issue involved respect for royal protocol and ongoing efforts to modernize the monarchy. Whatever the cause, insiders agree on one thing. William's reaction surprised many people present. For years, the future king has carefully avoided public disputes. He has developed a reputation for keeping personal frustrations private and focusing on duty above all else. That is precisely why those who witnessed the encounter reportedly found it so striking. One guest allegedly remarked afterward that they had never seen William look so determined. As word spread among attendees, speculation began growing rapidly. People started asking questions.
What had Tom Parker Bowles said?
Why had William chosen to intervene personally? And, perhaps most importantly, how would Queen Camilla react? According to several accounts, Camilla herself appeared caught off guard by the developments. Sources suggest she had not anticipated the confrontation and was visibly surprised by the seriousness of the exchange. For a brief moment, witnesses say, even experienced royal aides seemed uncertain about what would happen next. The situation reportedly reached a turning point when event organizers and palace staff became involved. Royal gatherings operate under strict expectations regarding conduct and protocol. Maintaining order is considered essential, especially during highly visible occasions attended by international media. Several insiders claim that discussions quickly shifted from disagreement to logistics. How could the situation be contained? How could attention be diverted? Most importantly, how could the day's celebrations continue without becoming overshadowed by controversy? According to reports, a decision was made that shocked many attendees. Tom Parker Bowles would allegedly no longer participate in certain parts of the gathering. While accounts vary regarding the specifics, some witnesses described it as a request to leave a particular area. Others characterized it as being escorted away from the center of royal activity. Either way, the message was reportedly clear. The situation had gone too far. For many observers, the significance of the moment was impossible to ignore. Tom Parker Bowles is not just any guest. He is the son of the Queen. Any action affecting him inevitably attracts attention because of the family connections involved. That reality immediately transformed what might have been a private disagreement into a story with enormous symbolic implications. Royal commentators quickly began debating what the alleged incident could reveal about shifting dynamics within the monarchy. Some viewed it as evidence of William's growing authority. As Prince of Wales, he increasingly represents the institution's future direction. Supporters argue that his willingness to enforce standards demonstrates leadership and determination. Others saw the situation differently. They questioned whether underlying family tensions may have played a role. For decades, public narratives surrounding the royal family have been shaped by divisions, reconciliations, and complicated personal relationships. Any disagreement involving William and individuals connected to Camilla inevitably revives memories of those earlier chapters. Yet perhaps the most intriguing element remains Camilla's reported reaction. Sources claim she appeared genuinely stunned by how quickly events unfolded. Those familiar with royal life often describe Camilla as someone skilled at navigating difficult situations with composure and patience. That is why witnesses reportedly found her surprise particularly noteworthy. Some insiders even suggested that she expected the matter to be resolved quietly. Instead, it allegedly escalated into a visible demonstration of authority that left little room for misunderstanding. As evening approached and guests continued enjoying the festivities, conversations reportedly centered on one topic: the confrontation. Groups gathered in corners discussing what they had seen. Others exchanged theories about what might have happened behind closed doors. The story spread from table to table, becoming the dominant subject of speculation throughout the remainder of the event. And while palace officials remained silent, the absence of official comment only fueled further curiosity. For many royal watchers, the incident raised larger questions about the future. Was this simply a misunderstanding that grew out of proportion? Or was it a sign of deeper changes taking place within royal circles? The answer may lie in what happened after the confrontation ended. Because according to sources close to the event, the most revealing moment came not during the exchange itself, but in the private conversations that followed, conversations that would leave several attendees questioning whether a new era of royal leadership had quietly arrived. The conversations that followed reportedly revealed just how seriously the situation was being interpreted by those in attendance. Several guests allegedly remarked that Prince William's response carried the unmistakable tone of a future monarch determined to protect both the institution and its public image. Whether the disagreement was about protocol, personal remarks, or something entirely different, many left Ascot with the impression that William was prepared to act decisively whenever he believed royal standards were at stake. As for Tom Parker Bowles, accounts remain divided regarding his perspective on the incident. Some sources suggest he was frustrated by how events unfolded, while others insist the situation was later downplayed among those involved. Without official confirmation, much of what happened remains firmly in the realm of royal speculation. Queen Camilla, meanwhile, reportedly spent the remainder of the event maintaining her usual composure, though observers continued to discuss her reaction long after the day ended. One thing is certain: Royal Ascot delivered far more than fashion, pageantry, and tradition this year. If the reports are true, guests witnessed a rare moment that highlighted the changing balance of power inside the royal family. And for those watching closely, it may have offered a glimpse of how Prince William intends to lead when his time eventually comes. Whether remembered as a minor misunderstanding or a defining royal showdown, the alleged Ascot clash has already become one of the most talked about stories surrounding the monarchy this year.